Amy here from Life Science Centre, and we are celebrating Earth Day all week. The theme this year is action on climate change. You might have heard of a gas called carbon dioxide, which is contributing to global warming. But carbon dioxide has another effect on our planet as well, called ocean acidification. I'm going to show you an experiment that you can try at home to understand ocean acidification a bit better and share some ideas on how to tackle climate change. Ocean acidification is the process of ocean water becoming more acidic. Acids are a kind of chemical, things like lemon juice and vinegar. We can use them for a lot of things, but if oceans become more acidic, that can be bad for a lot of the animals that live in them. This eggshell is made from calcium carbonate, the same stuff that the shells of many sea creatures are made from. After being left overnight in an acid, you can see how badly damaged the shell is. But how do the oceans become more acidic? Let's get started on our experiment. You will need a balloon, some baking powder or bicarbonate of soda and a teaspoon, vinegar, I'm using distilled but you can try other kinds, 3 clean, empty, colourless plastic bottles with the labels removed and the top part cut off a 4th bottle, a clip of some kind to pinch the neck of the balloon together, I'm using a hair clip, but there are lots of alternatives you can try, a chopping board and sharp knife, a saucepan or heatproof jug and a kettle, a sieve, and the last thing you'll need is a red cabbage, about 1/4 should do. We need some way to tell if our solution becomes more acidic, and for that we will need an indicator. There are different kinds, but luckily there is one we can make easily at home using a red cabbage. The indicator we make will change colour depending on how strongly acidic it is. This is the part you'll need the sharp knife and some boiling water for, so adult supervision is required. First, cut your cabbage into small pieces. Next, put your cabbage into a heatproof jug or a saucepan. Cover the cabbage with boiling water. Then let it stand for 20 to 30 minutes to let the colour of the cabbage leach out into the water, turning it a dark purple colour. Separate the liquid from the solid using a sieve. The liquid is all we need, but we do need to dilute it. Use 50 millilitres of indicator and 400 millilitres of water. Fill 2 of the empty bottles with the same amount of indicator. Try and make sure they're quite full. Add 100 millilitres of vinegar into the 3rd empty bottle. Be careful not to splash any vinegar in your eyes. Use the cut-off top of another bottle as a funnel to put 2 teaspoons of baking powder into your balloon. You can use bicarbonate of soda instead, but it will react much faster, so you'll need less of it. You can experiment with what amount works best. Take the bottle that has the vinegar in it and attach the balloon over the neck of the bottle. Make sure not to hold the balloon upright until it's definitely secure. Once you're sure it won't come off, you can lift the balloon up to tip the baking powder into the vinegar. Now stand back and watch as the balloon fills with carbon dioxide. Once the reaction has finished, put a clip on the neck of the balloon to stop gas from escaping when you take the balloon off the bottle. You'll need to pinch it really tight. It can be fiddly to hold the clip and take the balloon off the bottle at the same time, so you can use teamwork for this part. Now, put the balloon over one of the bottles of red cabbage indicator. Make sure it's really secure before you take the clip off. Now put the 2 indicator bottles side by side. We're using the second one as a control. We haven't added anything to it, so we can use it to compare to the bottle that had the carbon dioxide added and look for a difference between them. Controls are really useful to scientists and help to give us confidence that our results are reliable. In this picture, The bottle with the carbon dioxide added has started to change colour near the top, where the gas has started to mix with the indicator. This is how carbon dioxide in the air mixes with ocean water gradually over time. But to speed up the mixing for our experiment, you can shake the bottle that has the balloon on it. Be careful to hold the balloon securely in place while you do it though. Now, the bottle of indicator that has had the carbon dioxide added has changed from the darker purple colour to a paler pink colour. This means that the solution has become more acidic. For our experiment, we made carbon dioxide by reacting vinegar with baking powder. But where does the carbon dioxide that is acidifying the oceans come from? Well, there is some carbon dioxide in the air around us, but human activities over the last 150 years have made this amount rise rapidly. Burning fossil fuels produces a lot of carbon dioxide, so things like powering our homes and travelling by plane or car contributes to the rising carbon dioxide in our atmosphere. People have been great at taking action to reduce the spread of coronavirus, and Earth Day has got me thinking about the kind of action that I can take to protect our environment as well. I'm trying to eat more plant-based foods and less meat, and next time I can go on holiday, I'm going to try somewhere in the UK rather than flying abroad. If you try this experiment at home, let us know how it goes. You can show us your videos and pictures by uploading it to social media and tagging us at #LifeGoesOnline. If you've got any ideas of things that you want to do to try and reduce carbon dioxide emissions, you can leave those in the comment section below as well.